one.
And in the north, we have the Destroyer of Kimbo helping Hans, playing as the defensive commander, getting a good old pro trooping on the field.
Indeed, he has. He's got the pro trooping on the field. He's saved this one for the semi-final. Doesn't need it for the grand final. He's 1-0 up in this series against Kimbo, who's playing as the Brits in the West. So it's a exact faction reversal. And we were just saying earlier on, I mean, DevM said it. He was expecting a lot more Brits in this tournament. I think you might have said the same, Von Ivan. And now we're finally getting into the later stages. We are seeing back to the old ways that are tried and tested, it would seem. Do you have any format ideas for us, Von Ivan? We've seen some really good ones. We had double elimination, obviously, for the first Master League tournament. We've now had Commander Terminator. I want to pick your brains. What ideas have you got for us?
Well, we could have one where the opponent picks the commander for the other side, forces them to use something they wouldn't want to necessarily. See how they work with that.
That's amazing. But, like, what about if you don't own the commanders? Shall we just, like, say, well, you know, if you pick a commander your opponent doesn't have, you have to pay them the relic supply.
Yeah, you have to give them your relic gold coins.
It's really funny idea, that is. I like that. Or you pick 3 commanders and your opponent picks whatever the 3, but then you'll just have the 2 Ostroupen and the Assault Grenadier commanders. We do have, by the way, just to get back to reality for a second, Helping Hands has gone for a very early cutoff here.
Indeed, that's a really aggressive push from Hans, but it is definitely paying off, keeping Kimbo away from the field point.
Someone just said, what about custom commanders? We're going to do that in 2021. I've already got that one slated. It's going to be awesome. MG42's expecting a flank from a different direction here as Helping Hands, but no, it came from the direction he did not expect. He's still got time to flip around, though. Can he get the suppression off? Gets behind the... well, gets past the veil of suppression and will keep the pressure down. Meanwhile, double Ostroupen versus this infantry section. So a tale of 2 engagements.
Access to superior arms and soldiers.
Tommy's getting pushed away, most likely, as the UC makes its arrival. This cutoff, though, Kimbo's not had his fuel. He's not capped it. Not gotten it back, Von. He's just, he's gone for a 4th infantry section. Maybe he's waiting for that to go and get the capping done. So 4 infantry sections and a UC. That's a heavy tier 1 from Kimbo. Meanwhile, Hans is now getting the Panzer Grenadiers out to join up. This isn't meta because Helping Hands was doing this strat for years before it came meta. He called it Overwhelming Ostroupen. And there's a guide on Kotu.org. Do you remember that website, Von? I mean, nobody ever uses it anymore. But Kotu.org is a really good guide written by him. Go and check it out. He predicted meta like 3 years ago, so fair dues to him.
Enemy causing trouble.
Sorry about that, lads. I just realized I had myself muted for a second.
Were you muted?
Like,
you thought I was...
I was like, you can't hear me, the by the well over there, the 2 pros to push. And I was like, wait a second. Oh, shit.
Oh, man, I'm so happy you realized you're muted. I'm not just over-talking. You could have 50 minutes.
If that was the whole game and you're like, what happened to the boss?
Yeah.
That I noticed that early on. But now that I'm back, we see an incredible recapturing of the cutoff point by Kimbo's fuel, although Hans has been able to decap the fuel in the process, with the Vickers chasing the pro trooping on retreat.
We are losing a sector.
It's a very good map for Wehrmacht, is Mill Road. You can really snowball quite effectively. Let's see if Helping Hands goes something really aggressive here, as he's been punished all the way back home by the Vickers mounted UC and the Tommies in tow.
Yeah, really good cutoff play from Hans. He's essentially kept Kimbo cut off from the fuel almost the entire 5 minutes of the first game. So. Still no Faust from Hans. He's trying to pretend he does, and Kimbo seems to be taking the bait. Though he does have Faust now that he has tier 2 up.
Oh, so it wasn't just a bait. He was waiting. And the UC, by
Indeed.
the way, is rather marooned. There's 2 Ostroop on either side of it. The infantry action will protect them.
Yeah, he's
But,
actually kind of pinned up in the north here. He's got to
yeah.
be careful.
I could go onto the Mill Road of Mill Road.
Armored cars can now be built.
Kimbo's gone for some incredibly innovative teching there. He's requisitioned the AEC. Let's see if he goes on to build it. Ooh. Hey, here he goes. The Ostrooping squad's looking for him, Von.
Oh,
See-
he's going around. Will Kimbo notice? He does. He's got nothing to follow up with it, though, unfortunately. Keeps the Pro Strooping suppressed. But we have the 222 out.
Oh,
Coming
there
on
you
the
go.
flank.
Avert your eyes, children. Apparently, this is an historical skin. The Germans were quite fond of wasps, it would seem. And he's going universal carrier hunting.
Our opponents are seizing a
I thought that was a
sector.
tiger skin when I first looked at it.
Oh, a tiger. That's it. It's not a wasp.
I was going to say, that's a weird looking wasp.
Could be one of those weird, like, South American wasps. You know, the ones that kill tarantulas and then take over their
Actually,
brains.
there is a killer, like, mega wasp that lives in Japan that does have that kind of color to it, so...
Isn't that a hornet? Are they not the Japanese ones called hornets? I swear
Oh,
to
yeah,
God.
it might be a hornet. You could be correct there.
Hornets are scary. Well, there you go. We got a hornet that's buzzing around Kimbo's head right now and eviscerating his infantry sections. Already gotten the vehicle kill. He's now matching it with infantry fatalities.
Yeah, Han's having a commanding early game here, but we do have the AEC hitting the field from Kimbo, which will be able to counter the 222. Hans is going to have to be careful not to throw... Oh, he's actually building a second 222. Is
Yes.
he going to try to bait the AEC into it?
And get maybe Panzer Shreks as well, perhaps? I don't know. Faust and Panzer Shreks with 222s.
He does have the ammo for it, but he hasn't upgraded it yet, sadly.
The 400 Viersig strategy is going to be unlocked as the infantry sections are going to be auto-cannon to death, surely. But the AC saves the day. Can they get the squad wipe?
Uh-oh. Why isn't the AEC pushing?
Oh! He's
Oh
a
my
little bit
God,
scared of
that
what
222
Hans might have, you know, I think.
Just with a slither of health gets away. I'm surprised. Kimbo usually is the aggressor here. I guess maybe he's like trying to copy Hans's playstyle from the game before.
I don't know. Maybe he's just, you know, shell-shocked and
Yeah.
overawed by the majesty that is James Whiteside in his ultimate form.
I mean, I'm even more impressed Hans is pulling this off without an Austere sniper. I tried to do this against Cora tonight. I had trouble because I had no Austere sniper.
Bundle nade tossed, and to no avail, but the Faust will help out. However, we don't have any hard AT at the moment.
He could actually Faust it again and have the 222 flank around to kill it. He has the Pro Strooping available on the flank, but it's like he's repositioning the 222 to keep the infantry sections in the north away from the field point while the
Alpern
AEC
backs,
is being repaired.
definitely. With Alpern backseat gaming in chat, he says, get Shreks. He's clearly willing, helping hands on here. Even though he vanquished him in the quarter-final, he wants him to do the best he can do in this semi. We've got engagements on 2 fronts at the moment. There's another Faust threatens for the AEC. Meanwhile, 222 goes westward and gets the cutoff yet again. Just helping hands.
Well, the Faust goes off on the AEC. He's actually flanking with the 222. He could be able to kill the AEC now.
Trying to get the killing shot. This could be a game-winning push
Should be able
here.
to get it. And he does. I think that's GG for Kimbo, actually.
Yeah.
Our opponents
I mean,
are
he's-
seizing a sector.
Don't know. He's still got all of his infantry sections at least, and he does have a 6-pounder in the build. So we said this in the other game, didn't we? But then Kimbo hung on and hung on for so long.
Indeed. Kimbo does know how to hold on, even with a slither of health, so I wouldn't necessarily count him out completely, but the fact that Hans has the infantry and light vehicle advantage is definitely going to be a problem for Kimbo at the moment.
Sturmgeschütz version E is ready to deploy.
You also see Stug E's on this map. I'm a big fan of the Stug E, the mini Brum Bear.
We are
It's
losing
always
a
an
sector.
interesting unit to have. And this commander, it has the Pack 43 as well. I'm not saying we're going to see these things as well. It'd just
Yeah.
be interesting if we did, you know.
I mean, Hans has a commanding advantage. He could actually cancel Tier 2 or the Tier 3 tech up and get the Stugi out just to pressure Kimbo even more if he wanted to.
Rewatching the AC get killed in this lull in activity. Celebrate the moment that Hans took a decisive lead. It is indeed a lull in activity. We're also going to have a chance to look at the stats. As we see that Kimbo is ahead in terms of KD, which is quite surprising, but it is against Ostrupen, I suppose. And you can see that Helping Hands is now ahead in army value, and he was ahead in points held until very recently.
You need something built or blown up? The HQ has been
10
upgraded.
minutes into this game, Hans has just teched to battle phase 2. Oh, there you go. The 6-pounder's found the 222. Can he escape?
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Yes, he can. He can hide behind the garrison. Come on.
Oh. Gonna have to be careful there.
Bundle nade toss on. Oh, nice evasion by Kimbo. Meanwhile, however, he's gone for the 4th cutoff of the game. That is just impressive. 4 cutoffs
Yeah,
now.
really great cutoff play from Hans here. It's really putting the pressure on Kimbo to try and hold it.
Just can't hold on to it like a bar of soap right now. That cutoff, and Hans creep in prison. He's seen an opportunity and he's going for it. However, we've just had a nice gammon bomb on the MG, and here comes the reconnaissance, or the assault rather, giving all of that vision. Oh, 222's in jeopardy. Do we see heat grenade as well? Yes, we do. 222's going to be lucky to escape here. He's going to have to go all the way around the edge of the map. We also have to see some backup from Hans, but he's nowhere to be found. We're 30 fuel to the death now.
We're going to see a comeback from Kimbo. We may indeed. This actually is a decisive turn with the 222 pinned by the windmill. Oh no, I don't even think the windmill can save it now. Oh! The AT gun misses?
It does. The heat grenade's threatening though. It's not necessary.
Oh,
Max range
down.
shot there. Support weapons are not set up correctly here. There's a bundle nade threatening from Hans. He could pick up a wipe on retreat of 2 infantry sections joining from the south, but they're nowhere to be found. The MG42, by the way, stolen, is going to go north to reposition. And the 6-pounder was decrewed, but it can't be taken.
And we have the 222 being repaired as well.
Getting ready for war once more is Hans. He's got a bit of a lead, but as ever with the soft comeback mechanics of Company Heroes 2, aka the manpower upkeep decrease you get. If you lose units, you get more manpower a minute, stuff like that. Basically, it's a rebound effect or a rubber band effect in Code 2. If you don't keep the pressure on, you're not left with, you know, as much control as you otherwise would have thought. 222 watching on here with 6 kills, including 1 vehicle destroy, and we've just had the support armor core built for Helping Hands in the north. He's on 83, and what's this? Do we see? It is indeed the glider. Let's get on board of this thing. Get a bit of a vision. You can actually do this. I only found this out the other day, but it's nice to just... whoa, he's going to land. He's coming in, boys. He's coming in. Where's the point of landing?
Oh, here come the commandos.
Oh, yes.
Right on the cutoff. He's trying to counter
perfect.
Hans's cutoff play with his own.
People are shouting out for a fast Osfind in chat. I can't blame you. But he's gone past that fuel now. He hasn't had the manpower, so it probably indicates he's going to go for a Panzer IV and play it safe. Mandos have the cutoff neutralized. They're now looking for a grenade. Doesn't have the munitions now, though. She's just got the Sten guns then.
Forces ready to light up the battlefield.
Oh, there you go. Panzer Grenadiers are uncovered.
Sturmgeschütz is ready for you.
And he's gone for a Stug E Helping Hands has. Stug E, I said it, Von. And I was kind of like, I'm probably being silly here. He's never going to go for a Stug. But we are actually seeing
I know,
one.
he's actually doing it.
2-2 on retreat, though. Sorry to interrupt, Von. Yeah, the Tommy's die of Kimbo.
Well, he gets the 18-8 off on it. He might lose the 2-2 here if he's not careful. Oh, and we have a...
Look at that decrew, the 6-pounder. It was just about to traverse, by the way. Oh my god, the actual crew weapon moved its cannon to the right.
Oh,
I don't know if you
brilliant.
saw that in chat. That's how close it was to firing.
Our capture
It got
point
one bit of the
is ready
animation
to
off
take
with
it.
no models. Look, it ended with the thing facing to the right. That's funny. 222 somehow survives. Meanwhile, Mini
Oh.
Brumbear opens up the Stuggy.
That's crazy. Hans is actually an experienced Shugi player, so I'm going to be interested to see how Kimbo deals with this now on the field without any armor or AT guns.
He has gone into the depths of despair, Von. He's played in the ultimate contest of human anguish. Helping Hans is a team game player, meaning he's played with the Brumbear. He's gone up against the likes of some of the chat rank 1000s out there. And that means he's got really good, spread of ability in the game, Von. He knows the game really well in the deep knowledge. Oh, what a bundle nade! That was so long range, but no squad wipe.
Almost gets him on retreat with the Stugi as well.
Glider destroyed, 222 being repaired, but keeps moving around.
He just crashes through the back of the commando plane, though. The wreckage of it, anyway. Got parts everywhere of it.
It's really just litter the battlefield, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it look quite beautiful, actually. Beautifully
really does.
chaotic.
Well, let's just get a cinematic then, just for old time's sake. We'll try and make that the YouTube thumbnail or something. It does look pretty poetic, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Talking about poetic, there's another high explosive round, this time detonating a mine. That's why it said enemy unit destroyed. Don't worry, we didn't miss a squad Y.
Indeed. And now, actually, I'm surprised. Kimbo has stabilized with the stolen MG42 and commandos on the field. Hans is at a slight disadvantage when he doesn't have the Stugi firing.
Gammon bomb being cancelled, didn't need it.
So far, I'm disappointed in the Stugi from Hans. It's only killed a mine and one model.
Yeah.
He's going to need to get some work in with it, especially since he could have gotten the Panzer IV instead with Tier 3 up.
He really could. He's going for a pack as well. And he's only up against one support weapon as well, you know.
Yeah.
That said, the support weapon... What? He
Oh.
can't get any kills.
No, this Stugi's kind of cursed here at the moment. Yeah, misses again.
Trooping forced away in the east as grenades are tossed and don't kill a single person. When 222 goes north, looking for vengeance. Just, I'm willing those Stuggy projectiles, Von. I'm like, every time one fires, I just want to see an explosion. And I'm not seeing it.
It
What's
just
happening?
keeps missing over and over again. What is going on?
You said he was the master of the Stuggy.
He is! I don't get why this is... Oh, even when it hits, it doesn't kill anything.
There you go. Finally, the crew weapon down. We have had a squad lost in the east, by the way. I presume it was Ostrooping or something.
222 had to do the dirty work for Stu. And it misses again. Jesus, Hans.
One kill still. How is
going
this
on
possible?
Oh my god.
It's a
This is
pacifist.
just depressing.
I would have this guy hung and shot the Stuggy gunner.
Oh my god. Hans, just let it go on autopilot. Jesus Christ.
Hey!
There we go.
No,
We got two
that
kills.
wasn't
Wait.
him. That was the 222.
Oh my god.
Hey, no.
There we Wait, no, it wasn't him either. He still got
What?
one kill.
Still got
he still
one
got
kill.
one kill on the Stugi.
Oh my god. What is this thing? It's terrible. It's shooting
This
confetti.
is the worst Stugi I have ever seen in my entire life. Jesus,
It's a
it just
confetti
misses
cannon.
Everything. It's still one kill. Come on, hit something. Anything. Still one kill. What's going on?
Oh god.
Hands it forward to wipe this entire... No, it's still one
I
kill.
think
Oh,
there's been some partisan action in the Stuggy high explosive round factory because they've been replaced with duds. Every single round's a dud.
yeah, it's been self-sabotaged by some allied infiltrators on the,
It's like one of those-
German factories or something. I don't know. It's just...
You have party poppers in America. There's little tubes of plastic where you pull the string.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Oh,
you got a
two
second
kills.
kill, by the way.
2 kills! We've got 2 kills on the Stugi, everybody! 2 kills!
Hang on, let me hypecast this. Oh my god, the Stuggy's just doubled its kill counts. This is incredible with one shot.
It's actually bet 2 from that too. That's hilarious. We do have a
Cromwell.
Cromwell though.
End our misery, Cromwell. Take the Stuggy out, please.
Yeah, just end it. It's not even worth it anymore. Save Hans. and
Grenades
more
tossed
misery.
in the mid. Both getting grenades. One-man squads survive. Look
know-
at the unit portraits for Astorius. Indeed, the Stuggy is taken out by the
Hans,
Cromwell.
There's this thing called a stun shot that you get unlocked on the Stuggy at bet 1. That would have been quite useful on the Cromwell rushing in on it, but I see you gave up on it. I can understand.
57-minute game 1, of course. These players will have a few mechanical errors now and again.
Panzer IV ready.
I guess he sacrificed it for the 222. 222 at least has, vision. It's got 22 kills compared to the Stug and the vehicle kills. Look at that AE. And it's only 30 fuel compared to 75 for the Stuggy. This is
Oh my gosh.
yeah, if you look at that.
Oh, Panzer Grenadiers just died for Hans. Commandos finally
free?
did something.
Oh, not the bet 3 PGs. Oh man.
What's he doing with the sector artillery? He just wants to keep the victory point, it seems.
Yeah, it looks like it. Why isn't he killing the 6-pounder? Hans, what are you doing? Hans, the 6-pounder.
Oh, the artillery saves the 6-pounder's
Maybe he's trying to
existence
steal it, I
there.
guess?
Yeah, I think he wants it. That's why he's sector artillerying Von. It makes so much more sense now. He wanted to get the 6-pounder, so he's sector artillery to try and keep it.
Oh, you're right, AE. It's actually a smart play, but
Smarter than either of us anyway. And
okay, now he's gonna kill it. I think.
He's...
No. Oh God, Hans. I bet he's regretting not killing it now.
Yeah, he must be. Absolutely must be. Because the Cromwell's got danger close. It's watching on. Panzer IV gets vision. It's going to be a very easy kill, but he could leave himself exposed here. He needs to be careful. Oh, it's recrude! Hans's luck is really running out. Rear armor penetrated. He's coming for the block. Here comes the 6-pounder taken. It can shoot through these tree lines. Kimbo's not going for it. He's going to go for an easier shot.
No, Hans go back.
Oh, that's brutal.
Hans,
Oh,
go
that's
back.
so bitter. Oh, dear
Hey,
God.
Tegan's just mocking him right now. He's
Oh.
just like,
Ah, you wanted this, AT-gun? This,
If he kills it to
AT-gun?
attack ground, I swear to God.
Oh, my lord,
Oh my God!
so close.
I would have lost it, AE. I would have absolutely lost it. That was.
Oh,
that was
God.
just. Oh,
Oh,
man.
God.
This
I
game. This game, man.
I think Hans's family would have looked out the window and seen Hans disassembling his mobile office
You would have seen
with a
energy
sledgehammer.
drinks crashing out the window, like, just crushing energy drinks in his hands, like
His attempt to
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hans is still alive, everybody. I'm talking about the actual person. Because, yeah, the 6-pounder didn't destroy him there.
I actually would have cried on the inside if that would have happened. I would have just been like,
No, you
so
wouldn't. You would
sorry.
have been, guys, gotta go take the dog for a walk or something, you know.
That's true. I probably would too.
You refuse to rage on stream. You always go and take the dog, and it's always really obvious, you know. You're like, you can see like a eyelid twitching.
I know. Oof. You should see me when I'm
credit
outside
to
with the
you.
dog.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Remember, kids, animal abuse is bad. You don't do that.
Yeah, indeed.
Sponsored by Relic Whale Skins.
I was thinking about that the other day, you know. I was thinking, oh, do I remember? Is that true? Did Relic, instead of making a GCS1 skin pack, did they make dolphin and whale skins at the time? And
Yeah,
I was like,
they-
yes, they did. I remember that.
It was an executive decision. Quinn Duffy thought it was priority numero uno to make sure the whale and dolphin skins were on the market first.
Oh, Panzer IV's in jeopardy. Cromwell's gonna go into base, is he?
Man,
Oh, yes,
what a-
he is. This
what
could
a
be a big
comeback.
first shot, by the way. Look at this for a big first shot. He could get the 2-2-2. He's pushing him
Looks like
in.
He might kill it. And I can't believe how Kimbo made a comeback in this. That's the power of Brits. He just
Warriors out of contact.
It's the power of Brits.
absolute endurance of the faction.
Those mad lads, indeed. They are like an allied Wehrmacht, I've always thought of them, but with an allied Wehrmacht with better tools than every single Wehrmacht tool available to Wehrmacht. Commandos suppressed. Ostrupen hold firm. Hans is in the pocket here, the Kessel. And Kimbo's looking to close that pocket and snuff out his confidence, having won game one. Kimbo's now that wolf at the door in game 2.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Nice first shot by the Panzer IV. Back on the field. I didn't wait for it to be fully repaired. He needs the pressure.
Lines of supply are disrupted.
Don't forget, everybody, Hans has a lot of victory points. He got 306. He's still got a decent army size, 48. Although it's a little bit lower than Kimbo.
300 points
He's not out of it quite yet. The map control is deceiving, let's say. We've got the MG42 set up on the eastern base exit.
He's literally got Hans pinned in his base. From when Hans had him pinned in his base at the beginning of the game, this is just
What?
dramatic turn of events.
It is dramatic, and what is also
what
very
is-
dramatic
oh.
is... oh, look, he's taken out the Pack 40. The Cromwell's got a free pass to go straight into base here, looking for the 222. He's built a trench.
Why? Explain to me, why is there a second Stuggy on the field after what happened with the first one?
We call this Stuggy madness. It's a British condition. It's been... we thought coronavirus was bad, but no, it's been happening.
He's got a case of the Stuggy virus.
Oh, God, you don't ever want that. And there you go. Second Stuggy rolls on, looking for those incredible... Oh, God,
the
2 kills.
Oh, man.
inflicting losses upon us.
And the comet's about to hit the field. This is it. It's all over.
It is all over. F in chat, indeed. F for the Helping Hands. Who was the underdog, by the way? If you're wondering why we're doing a little tiny bit of bias casting at this times, because Kimbo is heavily touted by the bookmakers, if there were bookmakers, to win this series. Everybody keeps saying, oh, Kimbo's going to win 3-0, 3-1. He's... Hans hasn't got what it takes anymore, etc. So we're all like a little bit wanting the underdog to have a strong showing, if you will.
Yeah. Gonna see some entertaining games. I mean, now it's if he wins this, it's gonna be even 1-1. So it's anybody's ball game at this point.
Certainly, we can enter a best of 3, and the last 2 hours of our lives no longer matter if Kimbo gets the victory here. Ooh, Comet's looking for the northern side. Could take out the bunker if he wanted to. Hans is playing tower defense, Von. He's just sitting and waiting. Just
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
Unfortunately, the defenses are not fully upgraded, so he's gonna need to find a way to make use of what he
Forces are
has.
securing our territory.
Lovely stuff. Comet is looking north. Again, going past the lily pads. Which I've never seen a pond with lily pads in Coming Heroes. Ricky somehow found that, so credit to him.
Those are behind
Going to take out the bunker now. It's going to take about 3 shots, I believe, and a little bit of machine gunning. Brumbear already gets 3 kills. This one is the Brumbear. The chosen Brumbear. Sorry, I keep calling it a Brumbear. It is, of course, indeed a Stuggy.
The mini Brumbear.
Indeed. Cromwell takes him out. The
And
chosen one is dead.
It is dead again.
lost a panzer.
Rip 75 fuel and what is it, 260 manpower.
We have to show the stats, dude. We have to show the efficiency on the Stuggy. We have to
Negative
show-
200% efficiency on the Stuggy.
Oh my god, 158, and he built 2 of them, so that's negative efficiency. Oh god. That's not how it works, but whatever. Still really bad. How can it be 158? That makes no sense. He had 5 kills.
You were my brother, Stuggy. I loved you. How could you do this to me?
Oh, Comet
Comet.
penetrated by the Pack 40. Panzer IV's low, though. Comet
There's
could
a
get the
6
killing blow
pounder.
here.
Oh, it deflects with the rear armored skirts on the best
Never.
54. Every shot is not penetrating. That's some luck for Hans there. He needs it.
He certainly does.
Take a point from us.
Oh, low health MG42 with 1 surviving gunner. Oh, but what a shot by the Comet. Oh,
Look at that
Strupen can't
Vet
finish
3
the job.
Prostrupen. Look at it go against the MG42. Like, come
Go
here,
on,
big boy.
Prostrupen. You can do it.
Oh, deflection on the Comet, of course. From the pack.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Hans is building a second pack, and I don't know. He's somehow he's holding, but he lost the Prostrupen.
By the way, he's gone and capped this victory point, by the way, with this Austrian that's now hiding. Keeping him in the game.
Oh, I think he's saving it there to decap the VP. Just actually, I know what he's doing. He's draining the VPs to try. Actually, well, he can't really anymore now, I guess. But
yeah. It's the
I'm gonna
VPs.
say, but
Yeah, I don't know. I think he did
can't
the right
though.
thing. He's keeping himself in the game at least, Von.
yeah,
Yeah, he's keeping himself in the game.
Foes are behind our lines.
I don't know. At this point, there's just
The enemy has broken
that
out
that
of
two
my
P4
lines.
is not going to be able to make a miracle here.
Pack 40 reverses away as the infantry sections reposition. Smoking tail section of the Horsa glider is a candle to helping Hans's Brits that of course won the game one, but his Ost is not doing so well. Interestingly, Von, I like the idea that some people call it Ostherr, some people call it Wehrmacht. Ostherr is the community name for it, isn't it? Do you remember that when the
Well,
game
Austere
first
is
came out?
the relic name for it, actually, to be safe.
In the
because-
beta, was it? And then did they change it to Wehrmacht when the game came out? Because it's definitely the official name is Wehrmacht.
Oh, really? I thought
yeah,
it came
in the
out
game.
as Austere first, but then they
No.
changed it to Wehrmacht.
Yeah, I
There's
think they
apparently
changed
another
it.
name for it that wasn't publicly allowed. You know, but
Quinn Duffy's Ubermensch Elite. Something
I
like
forget
that.
what
Little...
the name was, but I remember there was a controversy surrounding it. That's why they called it Austere instead. because it was,
I think
Western.
Ubermensch Elite would have been a bad name. I agree with you there. Just had, by the way, that was the mortar cover down as the Panzerforce trying to break out of the pocket here. Von.
Oh, I
no-
know why. They called it Austere because it was for the Eastern Front, because originally they just played against the Soviets.
Oh, what an annihilation there by the
Oh,
Panzer
Jesus
IV
Christ.
on the squad. The Phosphorus helped out, I think.
Great
Did it?
play from Hans there. I think it did, yeah. It burned the infantry unit, so it took more damage.
That was his own infantry. Does Phosphorus work against yourself?
Yeah, it does, actually.
Oh, there you go. I think we're safe to watch that again on an action replay. I'll just double check, actually. Oh, you can't be ever safe when there's a comet on the field.
There goes
Vaughn,
the
you
double
can't look
comet
away for a
gangbang.
moment. Oh, he's going in here. He's got to be. Turns his attention. And he crushes the Osttroopen under his treads.
But,
Gets a
he might be
Faust off,
throwing
though.
the
Is he
comet
throwing
here, though.
himself?
What's he doing? Kimbo. Oh, he's chucking a nade on the pack. Ooh, wipes it.
We have lost a peg gun.
A second comet comes in. Kimbo wants this. The pack's been destroyed. There is another pack, though, don't forget. It's from the other side.
He is kind of suiciding the comets, though.
Yeah. I'm not casting this like a mega all-in push anymore. I'm like, oh my god, there's a Talamine on the base exit! Talamine takes him out!
Sends
Oh,
him the
what a
combo,
GG!
Kimbo, what are you doing?
Mega Mine play from Helping Hands. He's reconnected his territory sectors
He
whilst
just
this is
threw
going
two
on.
Comets.
He threw
How
two
did-
comets!
Oh my, this game, what is going on? Is Hans actually going to make a comeback? Are you serious?
Right, I've just got the perfect analogy for this. These are comets, right? Hans knew they were coming. He got in his bunker. He stocked up on Heinz baked beans, Panzer
Oh, no,
IV down,
no, Hans-
ruining
Hans
my analogy.
counterthrown. That's alright, he counterthrown. He was like, no, I can't let this happen. Kimbo was too kind, so I might as well return the favor. Give him my Panzer IV to be fair, and let the game just end. There we go. Or is he gonna... If he calls it a third Stoogie, I'm just...
Is this elite level company heroes? What the hell
Actually,
is this shitfest?
He could kill
This
the-
is crazy.
He could kill the Vet 3 Quabwa if he calls him the Stoogie right now, actually, so, do it, Hans. Click the button. Click the button.
Von, what we want is some like really groovy esports intro for the Master League, and then just highlights of this game. Master League, where the esports generals of Company of Heroes come to play, with such plays as the double comet death dive.
The ultimate P4 sacrifice.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
this
I'm
is so
impressed
funny.
he didn't call in the third Stoogie. I actually could have killed that Cromwell if he did.
Oh my god, this has been classic. This is just ridiculous. I'm so glad I've got you here to co-commentate. This is like the ultimate Von Ivan game.
Yeah, this is some good chaos we got going on here. I'm impressed. I'd be proud of this if I was playing.
Oh, there's a good shot from the Cromwell this time.
It's a shame we can't salvage all those Comet wrecks like the OKW can. That'd be some
Oh.
nice fuel income.
would be. Look at Hans's base as well. This
I like how Hans built a bunker for medics, even though he has absolutely no ammo for it. When he could have built the Panzer IV instead.
Oh, damn it.
And I still don't know why he's playing at this point, other than
Von, you're getting him back, by the way, for all the times he's cast people and actually accidentally giving them crap loads of tips, you know.
I mean,
he can't
to be
help
fair,
himself,
I've
can
done
he?
this in the past, but not to this point, to where it's just like, you know, there's literally no hope unless Kimbo decides to suicide his entire army at this moment. And I don't. I mean, he tried to before, and Hans was like, "No, that's too kind. I gotta kill my fans before to make it even."
This is elite Ostroupen gameplay in Hans's base sector. He's moving them around the base. He's going over to the other side of the base as the Cromwell destroys them from afar.
Yeah.
Well, another comet annihilating the MGs. Oh, wow. This is MLG play.
Our opponents are seizing
Hans
the
is
sector.
okay. It's a master strategy.
Go on,
Hans
go on.
is draining Kimbo of his stamina for later games. Apparently, is what GG Marathon is telling me in chat right now. So the reason he is still playing this game is to try to suck as much energy from Kimbo, because he's noticed on Kimbo's streams that he does run out of energy after a while. So it is possible to drain Kimbo of his power level if you keep him going for a while. Because Hans has unlimited endurance. He's got like 300 energy drinks at his house. He can keep going until 5 in the morning if he has to.
Apparently,
Kimbo,
by the way,
though,
he actually, what he has right now is a paddling pool. You know, those plastic kids' pools, full of N-Gauge. So
Yeah,
what he's doing is sitting in it. He's got 2 straws in the pool with him. He's bathing in the N-Gauge to soak it into his skin, and he's sucking it all up. So he has unlimited endurance, Von. Unlimited endurance.
I mean, Kimbo gets his energy from rage quits. Without instant rage quits, you know, it makes him a little bit upset. He tells himself, why is it like this? Why isn't the game over yet? I need that rage quit power. I need the energy to feed my confidence into later games.
And to quote the POTUS as well, as the Panzer IV has taken down stamina. You've got to have stamina. And certainly seeing Game 2 is possibly one of the worst competitive games of Company Heroes of all time, but we are part of a bigger series. A bigger series here.
You know what's funny too? He left the VP there. He actually wanted the game to go on. the mind games, the counter mind games. It's just, oh man, this match too. I don't even, man.
Referees, this is a call from AE. Please, could you test the players for banned substances LSD, marijuana?
Someone's on something for this match to happen. I don't know who. Could be both. But, you know, we're going to need to do an ESL type of...
Oh yeah, I muted us both. It's going to be a best of 3, 1-all. And yeah, that was an experience. Tell me, have you ever been
that was
experienced?
an experience. Sorry, that was more like a psychedelic type of shit show that never ended.
We tried our best. We tried our best, guys. We really did. Ooh, we've had a $50 benefactor called Basketball Dog. Oh yeah, we'll give him a shout. If you're watching Basketball Dog, I did the Photoshop stuff like a week ago, so sorry dude, you're not on the doobly doos, but next time you will be. So look forward to that. And I'll have a dog playing basketball as your emote for certain. That's just one. Then big shout out to everybody funding this. You know, we're all part of a non-profit, community-led and community-run, community-refereed and experience of just fantastic contributions. 100 patrons are putting all of their hard-earned cash in a difficult economic time into this stuff. So yeah, it's really good to see. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I'm. Whenever I talk to anybody from any gaming community, I always tell them, out of every community out there, Co has the most generous, most loving, most loyal, most beautiful community in existence. We may have a legion of toxic Polish trolls, but at least they donate to tournaments and support the community one way or another. So thank you guys. You're awesome. I'll
Exactly.
just put it that way.
Completely agree. And Domantaz says, Kamastli, can we have Von on the casting team? Absolutely not. Von is an elite level player, and we all urge him and will him on for his next tournament affair. But then again, if he does happen to lose, the casting booth is always open.
It's a conspiracy. I lost on purpose so I could cast Kimbo versus Hans. I wanted to see it.
There you go. Just reclaim my Rams. Who's co? It'll be Ed 80 Hertz for that marital affair commentary. I am on adrenaline right now. I tell you, this has been a
we've been seeing some fun games. At least it hasn't been a resident sleeper fest the whole time.
It certainly has not been.
Chat, what do you think of the game so far? You guys like it? You want to see something even crazier in the finals? Hopefully, some massive explosions, RNG that isn't possible because of the tournament mod, but happens anyway. Partisan spam. Coco Jumbo Award for whoever does partisans in the finals of the tournament.
There will be a big pause, of course, Sander. There will be a 20-minute break after Game 3 tomorrow, and probably a few 10-minuters as well. Take care of the players, because the games will be crap otherwise. It's not just about making sure there's good enough breaks.
We got to make sure the players, as well as the casters, get the nice catch of their breath.
Speaking of catch-up of breath, we've got Hans versus Kimbo. It is starting right now. I'm just going to go grab a quick drink to leave you in the capable hands of Von Ivan as I make my transition, say Game 3. And I'll get you in a lobby as well, so we're good to jump straight in. There you go, invite sent. BRB, guys, be back in a sec.
Oh, sorry, I was listening to some music, guys. I was like... You can't hear it, though. I can link it in chat if anybody's interested. It's from the new... This is not sponsored, by the way, but I'm planning to see the new Tenet movie from Christopher Nolan. Hopefully I don't get COVID from going to the movie theater. Please pray for Von's soul next week. But it's got a killer soundtrack on it that I've been listening to a bit. Here's the link if anyone's interested. But yeah, I have to say, I'm happy. We've seen Brits twice in a row now. I hope we see more Brit games, so Relic nerfs them into the ground before the next mega tournament. If they don't, then we'll probably see even more Brit cancer. Oh, you're going in an hour to see it? That's been nice. Let me know how it is. I've been seeing some good reviews, so I'm excited. Don't get stoned in there. Well, I'm gonna go try and see it at IMAX because I heard the IMAX experience is just insane with the soundtrack.
Is that the new bloody Chris Nolan film?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I need to book that.
I'm watching it next week. I'm gonna see if I can sneak into an IMAX somewhere.
Yeah, I'm watching that next week. I'm really looking forward to it.
Why, did you actually go into that movie stoned? You probably would just lose your mind. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Eating your popcorn, like, oh.
Can you accept the invite? Sorry to interrupt. Can you accept the invite?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, my bad.
Thank you very much.
There we go. We're ready to lock and load. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I want to go see it on Monday evening.